Study MBBS in Bangladesh. Build a great career with MBBS in Bangladesh at affordable prices. SSCA offers 24/7 support, visa assistance, A to Z paperwork, placement in top medical colleges, lowest processing fees, and much more. Find some top medical colleges in Bangladesh. For more details, please call on 98630866195 or 8017047069.
Ka Mount Olive Culinary and Hospitality Management Shillong ka khot admission haki professional courses bapair. Ya ka Jingtip ka ba khamnya lecture ka City Office 100 Academy ha Malki.
Mynor liak la Wanphai biang Madan second round Polo hadin ba ka Equestrian Association of Meghalaya rengkat ke jinge trailang ke Shillong Recreation Ground Trust bar ka Sam Rifles lala hak ban pelong sashisi ya ka Shillong Heritage Show ya ka perda jong kene ka tamasala play ya ka du noi la kai tenis bla pau nam jong kari bla khoru ya ka khus nam Arjuna Ujoydip Mukherjee ki kan hon ke bla poi ben shimanta hak ni ka kinti ki kan thop ni ka Sam Rifles Assam Police Assam Valley School DPS Numaligar R&V Squadron ka NCC Guwahati Riding and Polo Club, DPS Khanapara, Greenwood Horse Riding Club, bar ka Kanhun Sanjuk Equestrian Federation of Assam. Habakran bat kane kalat pathai Khubor, Uchairman Jong kane ka tamasau ba BK Desawian ulakam, bahadin magajala ka pengkre ban pelong ya ka National Games Ausnem Arajar Apsan, kumda ka EAM ka sngodon kam ban pen KM ya kane ka tamasa ka badai ka we na ke jingi kun ka baju pelong ru wat hadu ka Olympics. Kadban nakliang unong bisha jong katamsa u Colonel Sudhir Singh Alwat retired ulakam ba mentaga kenti ka Shillong Heritage Horse Show ka long ka bakham he tada ye New York house name arajar khatra hagani ka kenti la dandu ki khana khasi ka poi pan shimbanta cha jingi kop par ki bla yo ruban khore la ki takma ki chungki ka bakanthop ya u mewa man khaling do jong Assam Valley School.
So this equestrian event which we termed as the Shillong Heritage Horse Show has a significance because community Shillong na do kisnem khatandai spa sao kanika polo ground was established by the then administrators of the town along with some civilians. Most of them were Englishmen. They bought up this property, diverted the Wanphai. This channel is not the original channel. The channel ran right through the field. So you can imagine the feat of engineering that time. I don't think our engineers are capable of doing these things today. But with little wherewithal, technology and machinery, they were able to divert and create this beautiful polo ground. And the race course, which was for a hill race course, it was 1.2 miles, quite a long track, and the turf club. And they thought, and that's why they call themselves the Shillong Recreation Ground Trust. And it was meant for recreation. But over the years, unfortunately, this ground has been misused for various purposes. As you've seen, Kamtamantala, Meghalaya, because of lack of open spaces in the city, and of course the growth of the city, growth of government department. You have exhibitions, you have fetes, you have parades, you have church services, and so on and so forth. Recreation, strictly in the term, the thought of those people was for games, open spaces for people who otherwise don't have open spaces at home, where they can come, bring their children, let them run around and so on. So we thought that we should relive the old policy or the old thought of these people, and which is heritage, and call this the Shillong Heritage Horse Show. The other reason why we had this meet, it was rather rushed, is that 2025, if I'm not mistaken, the government has announced, or rather the Chief Minister has announced that 2025 there will be a national games in Shillong. So it was necessary that we should regenerate interest of this particular activity, which is an Olympic activity, for Shillong. You can sit in meetings and have your cups of tea, but unless you go out into the public platform, no one will know about it. So we were very happy. Yesterday we had a large number of people who came to this ground, including the parents of children who are participating, mostly of course from Assam. And this is also in. So we thought by regenerating the energies of the Equestrian Association of Meghalaya, this will create an interest. I hope Meghalaya will be able to build a team. We may not win medals, but it will be a good. As Jawaharlal Nehru had once said, you participate in a game not to win, not necessarily to win. Of course, everyone wants to win, but it is that sense of participation itself which is very important. So in June 2018, we created the Equestrian Association of Meghalaya in preparation for the 2022 National Games. It didn't happen, COVID and other things, and the momentum was lost. Right? But this time, since we have just another 2 years for the so-called national game, we said we must get back on track and start and do something. So I'm very happy that we have today 235 entries with 40 horses which have come from different parts of the Northeast. Children of participants of different ages have come, and a lot of enthusiasm amongst the children. The other thing which may be of interest to people is this is an Olympic discipline, but it's a very unique Olympic discipline. In all other disciplines, you'll always find women's swimming, men's swimming, women's hockey, women's football, men's football, basketball, women. This is one Olympic discipline where men and women participate on the same platform. There's no classification of women and men. And in most international events, we've found over the years that the gold medalists and the top riders are women for some reason. Either they're more kinder on the animal, there must be something which is genetic. So this is something which is unique equestrian sport. Well, we can promote the sport only if we have a few riding clubs in the state. To do it in isolation. Supposing some of us put together a riding club in Shillong, how many people will be able to ride? But we must create riding centers in different corners of the state, and riding centers, but of different levels also. Some centers can do social riding, basic riding. Then you graduate from there and you come to a different level altogether. Go to a center of a higher grade. So it'll generate interest. And then the other thing is, once these centers are created and riders are found in our state, we take them out, because you can't participate in isolation. You will not know your level. So you have to go out. And if you go out, you'll then be able to draw your level of performance. Okay, so these are things that we have in mind, but let's see. To begin with, we are thinking of the team, because it's not only in equestrian sports, but it's more difficult in equestrian sports because you're handling the two living beings working in tandem with each other. So it's not like cricket, it's the human being and the bat. It is not football, it is a human being and the ball. Here it are two living beings with different senses altogether. So you have to come together. You have to knit yourself into a perfect one, and then you can only then you can reach that level. In fact, we are looking at the help of the Shillong Recreation Ground Trust to give us some area somewhere. We don't need a football ground, but some area where we can actually start small so that we can grow them. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I am Meghalaya Kharlingdo. I am from the Assam Valley School, studying in the 11th grade there. I've been doing similar events outside of Shillong. I've gone to IPSC in Punjab, in PPS Naba. I've gone to Dibrugarh Horse Show in Assam. So comparing it to that, so it'll be, I won't say it'll be very downgraded. The field and the equipment is good. Like again, I'll say just that we need a riding team inside Meghalaya for Shillong. So far, I think so. There's only Assam Rifles, but apart from that, still Assam is still in the name. But we need a club that is specifically going to represent Shillong and Meghalaya for future events outside of Meghalaya, or to represent Meghalayan games from outside the state. Suppose IPSCs or horse shows, or Delhi Horse Show is also a very big event in the equestrian community.
So far.
The experience so far is pretty good. Like, I like how the coaches and judges cooperate with each other and try to make this event go as smoothly as possible. Whereas the competition is very healthy and it encourages you to do better, as you see everyone do good courses or good jumps. And doing warm-ups also, suppose you're from another team, they help you out a lot. And everyone, overall it's a very good competition with fair friendlyship, and I feel like they should have like clubs in Shillong, because most of the clubs that are coming out are from outside Meghalaya, and the equipment, the field, everything is there except for the clubs and riders. So I feel like there should be more people getting involved from Shillong or from Meghalaya. So those are my views.
My name is Beni Sonam and I'm from Deepest Maligarh, Assam, Equestrian Federation of Gallops. And today we have the last day of our equestrian competition in Shillong. And our teammates has done very well, pretty good in all competition. All team members and clubs, schools participated in with our Assam Rifles from Shillong, and it's a very good experience here. This is my first time of coming in equestrian competition here. I participated in 3 events, dressage and live ball and bucket. Now I have done 1 competition, but I don't know what is the result. Might be I can achieve 1 medal. So it is very friendly here with all good experience with horses, and I make sure that in Meghalaya I want some clubs to be arranged.
Okay, so this event is it's the heritage show of the Meghalaya, and it's a good way to revive the equestrian activities that used to be on for a very long time. It had been lying dormant. Now it has come up. A lot of participation has come. You have people from the Assam Valley School, you have the Assam Rifles, you have the Assam Police, and you have a lot of other clubs, and a school from Numalikar which has come for the first time is the Delhi Public School. And so I think there is a big participation that is expected here, and it has grown from 2018 what it was. It was very limited. Now the participation has really gone up. You see, you just need some grounds, few horses, and I think the kind of interest, I mean, I have come across a lot of people with the young kids. They're so interested in horses. They're asking a lot of questions, how, where, when things can be done. So I think if you have a couple of riding schools, 1 or 2 riding schools, going, I'm sure Meghalaya would be doing very, very well as far as equestrian sports would go in the country. Of course, the government can take interest in it. I think there is nothing like it, nothing stopping the sport from growing leaps and bounds. Government can earmark a small piece of land which can be used for equestrian activities. I think that would be the best contribution the government could do in a PPA model or in some other form.